seems that Hillary had been preparing long, unlike the spontaneous Donald.
And it's the reason why she's dumped all this money, outspend Trump by an unbelievable amount.
Like a politician, what she obviously is, she unleashed the weapons one by one in an ordered manner. Donald, however, has the reputation to become stronger with every harder assault. In this historical clash of titans, still there are some points where Hillary could have been more penetrating. And here we have listed those 5 points which could have made her fires more damaging. Number 5. Ignorance of world affairs.
If we would have taken the oil, you wouldn't have ISIS, because ISIS formed with the power and the wealth of that oil.
Take the oil. We know who got the oil contracts, right? Western oil companies.
If she had asked some policies from some world leader and his opinions, Donald could fall into a great trouble.
Are you familiar with General Soleimani?
Yes. Go ahead. Give me a little. Go ahead. Tell me.
He runs the Quds forces.
Yes. Okay. Right.
Do you expect
and I
his
think the
behavior?
Kurds, by the way, have been horribly mistreated by us.
No, not the Kurds. The Quds forces, the Iranian Revolutionary Guards Quds forces, the bad guys.
Right.
Do you expect his behavior to change as a result?
I thought you said Kurds.
No. Quds.
I'm sorry. I thought you said Kurds.
But it seemed Hillary herself wasn't quite confident on such matters.
And it should be a big deal to your president, too.
She has to find a way out to trap Donald to question his knowledge on foreign affairs. Number 4. Plans for ISIS. ISIS has recently joined hands with another militant group, Lashkar-e-Toiba.
Nobody even knows Libya. Frankly, there is no Iraq and there is no Libya. It's all broken up. They have no control. Nobody knows what.
On this point, Donald hit a champion blow when he mocked Hillary for his ISIS strategy on the website.
Just go to her website. She tells you how to fight ISIS on her website. I don't think General Douglas MacArthur would like that.
He does have to provide his opinion if he believes more in diplomacy or in military operations. Donald has successfully kept it a secret. Most people doubt that he in fact has no plans.
At least I have a plan to fight ISIS.
No, you're telling the enemy everything you want to do.
Number 3. The war.
Immigrants, and they have guns, and they shoot people.
We will build a great wall along the southern border.
Hillary seriously missed or perhaps passed Donald for her immigration stance. Donald, on the other hand, successfully expressed his agreement with Hillary on the need of racial harmony.
African American communities are being decimated by crime.
Your 2 minutes expired.
Hillary completely failed to drag Donald in.
And you know what? In his plan, he would kick everybody out, build a wall, and make the Mexicans pay for it.
They should be sent back now.
Well, they should be sent back as soon as it can be determined who responsible adults and their families are.
Number 2. Muslim ban.
You won't even use the term radical Islamic terrorism, which I think is insulting to our country and it's insulting to everybody.
Radical Islamic terrorism. Screaming it loud, Donald had consistently been mocking at Hillary for her inability to identify and mark the enemy. And she could secure many Muslim votes, along with Hispanics and African Americans spread in all the politically liberal communities. But she evaded that. Number 1. The anti-establishment stance.
He approves the message.
Why would you play a commercial for my opponent in the middle of our interview?
Most voters for Donald are in fact anti-Hillary voters.
What's the best way to reach you? Email?
Because they think her an establishment candidate.
I am the Secretary of State.
She is an establishment candidate, and denying that has gone wrong for her every time. What she could do, although, was to raise the doubt if Donald really is a non-establishment candidate.
And in the end, we're all going to win. Both countries, we're all going to win.
A businessman can do his business the way Donald did, only if he is deep in a pond of economic, bureaucratic, political spider web.
Make it open, tell the world,